So, da sind wir wieder. Und jetzt müssen wir mal gucken. Wir müssen, glaube ich, jetzt mit den Leuten reden, oder? Mach eine Verschnaufpause. Machen wir.
You're more foolish than I thought, if you're willing to entrust me with your body. Once I take over, that which you call Asbel will cease to exist. Do you think you can return whole from such an ordeal?
Yes, because I believe in you.
On what basis?
You don't need a basis to believe in someone. But if I had to give reasons, it's because you went out of your way to protect us. Also, you could have taken me over a dozen times by now, right? But you haven't. That's why.
How foolish.
Besides, I'm only lending you my body. And things that are borrowed must always be returned.
Pah! Do not lecture me like some mewling human child.
It's got nothing to do with being human. It's about doing the right thing. And besides, you and I are sharing this body, remember? We need to watch each other's backs in order to keep things running smoothly.
The word fool fits no one better than the likes of you. A man who trusts anyone based on nothing more than his own flawed reason. You humans continue to amaze. But I also see now that foolishness is a deeper trait than I once believed.
Thanks, Lambda. I think.
I accept your proposal. I will borrow your body and absorb the core's elif. But be warned, notable strain will still remain on your body afterwards. You had best prepare yourself.
Got it. Thanks for all the help, Lambda.
Ja, das stimmt natürlich. Lucy, also er klammert sich wirklich noch sehr an seine Bösewichtrolle. Als wenn er sich einfach nicht eingestehen möchte, dass er sich da irgendwo geändert hat.
Hey, Sophie. Can't sleep? I was just going to visit the others. Wanna come?
Okay.
All right then. Let's go.
Alles klar. Sophie haben wir auch dabei. Und jetzt müssen wir mit der ganzen Truppe einmal quaken. Ah, das Pascal. Fangen wir mit ihr an.
Now, let me just give it the old wham bam. What are you doing, Pascal? Okay, so I was thinking how unfair it was that Asbel had to absorb the core. So I've got a new plan. Say hello to Mecha Asbel. That's not Asbel. What? Oh, come on. It looks totally like him.
No, it doesn't. But what are you planning to do with that exactly?
See, I was thinking we could just have Lambda zap himself into Mecha Asbel here before he absorbs all the Elif.
How about it, Lambda?
Impossible.
He says no.
Come on, Lambda! This plan is awesome! Fine. I guess it really doesn't look like you after all.
You think that's the problem?
Well, Lambda's only helping because he likes you, yeah?
I think it's more complicated.
So if he doesn't like my robot, it must be because he doesn't look like you. Don't mind me.
Your people have always been arrogant. Too much knowledge will not save a civilization. It can bring only ruin. And yet, you persist in believing your knowledge can aid others.
Hey, stop saying things!
I didn't say anything.
Your technology is too primitive to stand a chance of containing me. And yet I am curious to see what your determination can accomplish. Give your all to the effort, child of Amarcia.
Okay, I'll stop trying to get you out of Asbel.
I'm surprised you'd give up so easily.
Oh, I'm not giving up. I just think it's time for me to sit back and see what Lambda's all about. Maybe I can turn Mecha Asbel here into a weapon for tomorrow. Pascal, don't forget to take a bath. Yeah, I know. Good night.
Genau, wasch dich mal. Genau, Hubert haben wir gerade hier gesehen, da sei er.
So Lambda isn't enough? Now you have to take in the entire core as well? You know, it's the rest of us who suffer the most for your damn hero complex.
I'm sorry, Hubert. I don't want you to worry.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'll be fine. But if something happens, I don't think Sophie will ever recover. Isn't that right, Sophie? You're not just the Lord of Lant now, Asbel. You're also Sophie's father. So I hope you're strong enough to stay alive and face your new responsibilities. Hear me well, Lambda. If you refuse to release my brother, I will not be held responsible for the consequences.
It's okay, Hubert. You can trust him.
So then, you would stand against me to protect this fool? Perhaps it is you who are the fool to risk your life. Still, reckless courage has its own kind of charm. I would like to see more of your idiocy. Depending on your actions, I might just have to show you my thanks.
What is this voice? This isn't Asbel. Is this Lambda?
See you tomorrow, Hubert.
Yes. See you tomorrow.
Ganz Unrecht hat er aber trotzdem nicht. Asbel muss sich seiner Verantwortung, als in dem Fall Vater, doch ein wenig bewusst sein. Aber warten wir doch erstmal ab.
Still busy, I see.
Yeah, just tinkering with stuff for tomorrow. What are you doing up, little bro? You all worried about your big brother?
In a way.
Aw, he's gonna be fine. I don't think Lambda's gonna try anything funny.
But even so.
I getcha. You never know what's gonna happen until it does, yeah? But gosh, little bro, you sure do worry about Asbel a lot.
Stop calling me that. I'm a grown man. Why, even now I'm considering an offer of marriage.
You're getting married, little bro? Aw, congratulations!
No, that's not... I'm not going to accept.
How come?
Because my every waking thought is consumed by you.
Yeah. I guess I kind of figured that.
You did? I mean, well, that's not a bad thing, is it?
Don't you worry, little bro. I promise to take a bath before the ceremony!
What?
Hey, I totally understand. You don't want some smelly friend stinking up your fancy wedding.
Ja, fast genau das wollte er. Das wollte er damit sagen. Nichts anderes.
So I'll take a bath and use soap and everything.
Der arme Hubert. Der hat sich so viel Mühe gegeben.
Okay, now let's see what you can do, Mecha Asbel. Huh? It blew up! And I'm usually so good at this kind of thing.
Das ist Richard. Richie, komm mal her.
Asbel, Sophie.
Can't sleep, Richard?
I keep trying, but I fear it's a lost cause. I can't stop thinking about tomorrow. About what I would do if you ended up like me.
I told you, that's not gonna happen. Remember when we were young? It made me happy to know that you trusted me. When I grew up, I made one terrible mistake after another. But it helped me to know I could support you. Without that trust, I wouldn't be the man I am now. It's the same with Lambda. I need to trust him. I need to believe in whatever made him protect us.
When Lambda was inside me, I was enslaved by him. I wasn't able to face him the way you can.
We haven't spoken in a while, Richard. We used to feed off resentment, and it allowed our hatred to grow strong. We believed we could save the other from loneliness. But I don't need to tell you how that turned out. You and I are both indebted to this man. I will repay my debt. The path you choose is up to you.
Lambda. Asbel. I just heard Lambda's voice. Sophie. I think Asbel and Lambda are actually getting along. You won't have to fight him again. I've decided to place my trust in Lambda as well.
Thanks, Richard.
Can you hear me, Lambda? I know that I failed you, and so you may not care what I have to say. But please, keep Asbel safe.
Hier ist keiner von uns. Jetzt müssen wir mal gucken, wo die alle rumdümpeln. Vielleicht ist der Rest auch im Untergeschoss. Was heißt denn der Rest? Das ist eigentlich nur der Captain. Und Cheeria. Ich glaube, das sind alle. Wir haben noch nicht mit anderen gesprochen. Gut, dann gucke ich mal, ob hier noch irgendwas ist. Das ist der Captain. Den habe ich gar nicht gesehen, der steht hier im Stealth-Mode.
Tomorrow we risk all for our homeworld. Don't you two think you should get some rest?
Captain, I can't sleep. Will you just talk to me?
All right. You said you were scared of losing the ones you love, right? I know how you feel. I know it better than most. But you must not let yourself be ruled by fear. Let me ask you a question. What's the best way to be with those you love?
To protect them?
Correct. But to do that, you must transform your fear into strength.
Fear into strength.
However, strength alone is not enough. You must also believe in those you love and honor their feelings. The better you know a person, the easier it is to keep them safe. You are an ancient creature, Sophie, but in many ways you are still a child. Life has lessons yet to teach you. Some will be enjoyable, and some will come with pain. You must face the painful lessons and learn from them. It's the only way to grow stronger. When we have finished this business with Fodra, you will be stronger for it.
And then I can protect you all?
I have no doubt.
Thank you, Captain.
Same to you. Good luck tomorrow, Asbel.
The fear of loss is strong in you. It is a fear honed sharp against a stone of countless pains. By showing these children the true path, you show it also to yourself. Fascinating. May your devotion to the path be a shining example to those around you.
It's true. Perhaps they teach me more than I know.
Captain Malik?
Enough chatter. Get yourselves to bed, and that's an order.
Yes, sir.
Sophie. Yes, sir. Na, ach, was mache ich denn hier? So. Ah, jetzt können wir weiter runter.
Sharia? Hey, Sharia. Are you still mad?
I'm worried, Asbel. I'm not mad.
Oh, sorry. Look, can't you find a way to trust Lambda?
I want to, I do. But I just...
Listen, let's make a promise.
A promise?
I've learned something from all this. When I was young, I used to think my family was holding me back. But now I know they acted that way because they cared for me. So I've been wondering if it's possible for me to care about someone in the same way. And I can think of only 2 people who might fit the bill.
2? Please don't tell me you're planning to adopt another Sophie.
No, Sharia. What I need is someone to look after Sophie with me.
Oh,
This person has always been close to me, but I've been too stupid to see it. So when we get back, I plan to tell her. But right now, I need you to trust me, and trust Lambda, and wait for us both. Will you do that, Sharia?
Asbel. Asbel, if you make a promise, you have to use your pinky.
I suppose so. Okay, Sharia. It's a promise.
Few know the preciousness of life as you do.
Huh?
The man before you is a fool, but beneath his idiocy hides a layer of steel. I owe him much, and shall repay that debt to the best of my abilities. However, this fool dared to challenge even me. Who knows what he might do in the future? He's already shown that he'll throw his own life away for the sake of others. Let him know you understand this, and hold him to his promise.
That voice.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. Listen to me, Asbel. If you don't keep your promise, I will never forgive you. Don't you say something for a promise? Cross your heart, hope to die, stick a needle in your eye. Okay, I'll look for a needle.
Wow, you guys are serious. I guess I have to keep my promise, huh?
You'd better believe it. Now, Sophie, make sure to take a bath and change your clothes before you sleep, okay? Okay. All right. I'll see you both tomorrow.
Sorry, looking at your face, I started thinking back on something my dad once said. When I first brought you home, he told me I'd never be able to take care of you. I wonder what he'd say now. I bet he'd still say I couldn't do it. I often wish I could see Dad again, just once. He was a good man, you know. He wanted the best for his people's future, and for ours. I want to carry his hopes and dreams into the future.
Into the future.
I want to help the people of Lant live happier lives, even if just a little. And I want the same happiness for their children and their grandchildren and onward. But I've only got one life, you know? There's only so much I can do. I guess it'll be up to my descendants to carry on the legacy. I hope they're up for it. I hope they think this dream is as important as I do. Too bad I can't stick around and see how it turns out, huh?
I'll stick around. I'll stick around as long as it takes. I can tell your children and grandchildren. I can tell everyone about your dream. Will you trust me with your dream, Asbel?
Sophie.
It's hard to believe I was so worried for all this time. You'll never be gone, even after you die. Because your dream will live on. I have a purpose now, Asbel. I will see your dream fulfilled.
You're really something, Sophie. You know that?
Immer noch eine Verschnaufpause machen? Na gut. Also verschnaufen wir immer noch weiter. Ja, dann würde ich sagen, geht da jetzt mal Bubu machen, ihr beiden. Damit ihr dann am Morgen auch fit seid. Sonst sieht das nämlich schlecht aus.
Hello, Protos Haste.
I have something important to tell you, Lambda.
Have you come to threaten me? If you destroy me, this man will be destroyed in turn.
No. In fact, it's the opposite.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to fight you anymore. I've decided to trust you. I know that Asbel can be reckless sometimes. So take good care of him, okay?
Looks like we're all here.
This ends today. We must shut down the core, no matter what.
Der Lastalia-Schacht wurde der Weltkarte hinzugefügt.
I totally want to upgrade Mecha Asbel's armaments, but nothing's working. Let me see. Okay, but do you even know what you're looking at? Oh, there's a mouse caught in here. Sophie, take it outside! Okay. That scared me. Little fella must have been attracted to these biscuit crumbs. Will you please stop eating while you're fiddling with your machines? Okay. Anyway, now that it's all cleaned up, I think it should work. There we go. Now let's see. Nope, still missing some parts. Are they at your house? Probably. It's a big old hassle, but I suppose we could hoof it back there. What now? Just wondering if mice chomp on parts like these. That's not funny, Pascal. Guess I won't know until I get back home to check. Let's go. Don't tell me Pascal's house is full of...
Da, Lastalia-Schacht.
So this is Fodra's Guardia shaft.
It must have been quite a sight back in the day.
It's been totally corroded by all the Eleth.
It's possible that the path to the core has fallen into similar disrepair. Reaching our goal may be even more difficult than we first imagined.
Not to mention the constant threat of attack from swarms of little queens.
We still have to go. I know how those girls feel.
Tja, Captain, du hast ja wohl gar keine Ahnung, ne? Bosse greifen immer erst zum Schluss an, die greifen nicht mitten im Dungeon so random an.
They fight because they want to protect something that's very important to them. But if we can just talk to them, they might realize we aren't their enemy. Even though there were so many of them, their faces all looked lonely. I want to know why. So we have to go.
Sophie's right.
Now let's go.
Fodra's core should be just up ahead.
So Fodra's core is just this world's version of Athenia's Lastalia?
Yep, you could call it the original Lastalia.
I see.
That was where I fought all of you. I cannot apologize enough for my actions.
That's over now. You can stop apologizing for it.
Yes, I concur. However, there is one thing I would like you to clarify that's been bothering me for quite some time.
Yes?
Your appearance back then, did Lambda choose that style?
Yes. Is there a problem with it? To be honest, I thought it looked rather fetching.
I absolutely cannot believe His Majesty has such abysmal taste.
Sorry, but who cares?
I care. Even now when I look at you, I can't help but recall back to that scandalous getup.
You love obsessing over little things, don't you?
Huh?
Na, dann speichern wir jetzt hier mal. Unsere Ausrüstung haben wir ja noch aktualisiert gehabt. Und wie wir sehen, kümmern sich die Helden hier auf jeden Fall um die wichtigen Dinge des Lebens. Alter Fodras-Kern auf. Ja, das werden wir tun. Mal gucken, ob hier noch was ist. Boah, ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie lang dieser Dungeon ist. Wenn er genauso lang ist wie das andere Lastalia, ey, boah. Der war so krüppellang, dieser Dungeon. Ach du Scheiße. Man kann es nur hoffen. Kyodai. Man kann es nur hoffen, weil der Dungeon ja echt lang war. Also das war ja... Ich glaube, in YouTube-Videos war ich, glaube ich, 6 oder 7 Videos nur in diesem Dungeon drin. Dann wollen wir mal. Das Lustige ist, ich habe die Taste gar nicht gerückt. Ich glaube, mein Controller macht mittlerweile den Sittich. Also die Menü-Taste habe ich nicht gerückt. Alle hier auf mich, ey. Ist ja echt nett hier. Ah. Er liegt auch im Dreck. Fängt gut an. Wie bitte?
Sorry about that. Draw! Slash! Impact! Demon Bang!
Pixie circle.
Mow him down! No escape!
You're my Cleo, tiny sprites.
Let's go!
I won't lose.
Mow him down! Let destruction reign!
I beseech of you to keep the reaper.
Draw! Slash! Mow him down! Okay! Mow him down!
Er will mich jetzt...
Bear this name.
Let's go! Let destruction reign! Okay! Let's go! Tear apart!
I can help.
Mow him down! Not yet! Eat this!
You're out of life.
Okay, let's not looking good. Strong aqua bullet. Mow him down. Let's go. Slash. Slash.
Na, gelähmt. Super. Boah, Hilfe.
Sword assault. Is everyone okay? How bad are your wounds?
15.000 EP. Das ist geil. Wie viel EP braucht man denn so für ein Level-Up? Moment, ich guck mal nach. Warte mal. Oh. 90.000, 80.000. Ja, genug. Warte mal, das muss ich mal kurz überlegen. Ah, von da kam ich jetzt gerade. Boah, dieses Kämpfen. Die Kämpfe dauern teilweise so lange, dass ich nicht mehr weiß, woher ich herkam. So, genau, wir sind hier rechts rumgegangen. Ich wollte einmal ganz rumgehen. Das sieht wichtig aus hier. So, was haben wir hier? Ah, das ist dann der... Oh, wir sind schon Basis 3.
Bang, screw, chunka, and nope. What are you doing now, Pascal? Get off of there and let's get going. But if I can't fix this, how will we get back up?
It worked enough to get us down here.
Yeah, but the parts are worn out. It won't be able to take anything too heavy back up. Too heavy? Do you mean me?
What's wrong, Sharia?
It's because of that sweet potato I ate after dinner last night. I heard sweets don't count if they come from plants, but... I'm such a fool.
Sharia?
Forgive me. This is all my fault.
Okay. What the hell was that?
Consider a lesson in how a woman's mind works.
So you actually understood it?
Not one bit.
Anyway, I'm sure there's something around here that'll help us get back up.
Chewie hält sich für zu fett. Ja, weil an ihr ja 1000 Gramm zu viel sind, wenn wir uns das mal genau angucken.
I expect the best from everyone. Come tear apart! No escape!
Sword assault!
Übel, so.
Demon Fang! It's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike! Moon down! Last shot! Tear apart! Slash!
Okay, der war für A-Arts anfällig, der ist okay. Ah, ich kann gerade wieder nicht angreifen, wieder ganz toll. Genau. So. Ich entschuldige mich übrigens dafür, dich gerade nicht zu bequatschen in der Kämpfe. Aber ich muss so ein bisschen hier konzentrieren, weil die mir nämlich ganz schön am Sack gehen.
Fight more foes, forge more gear.
Solange da jetzt keinerlei sexuelle, abstößige oder sonstige Inhalte sind, kannst du das natürlich gerne posten. Das ist kein Problem. So. Das kann ich jetzt gar nicht sehen. Warte mal. Real Woman Eat Chicken. Ja, genau. Mal ein Cheeria-Bild dazu. Sehr schön. Oh. Da kann man wahrscheinlich auch irgendwie hinkommen.
Trembling. Why?
Let destruction reign! Bloodshot! No escape! Let destruction reign! Okay, mow him down! Barrage!
Ich liebe den Tempo-Modus, das ist eine coole Sache. Mach seinen Nacken hier. Ich renne heute auf die Gegner zu und stelle fest, ich kann gar nicht angreifen. Ich kann aber... Genau, das kann ich machen. Schnell Shiria ein Item zu werfen. Und angreifen kann ich jetzt auch lernen. Glaube ich die... Ja, alles A-Art anfällig hier.
Prepare yourself! Dance like the damned! Instant balls!
Ja, ich bin jetzt bald fertig. Jetzt habe ich keinen Bock mehr, noch irgendwie 1000 Sidequests zu machen, damit die jetzt ihre Leiste kriegen. Oder hier noch, ja gut, die Titel, wie gesagt, aber das haut schon hin.
Your sword skills are amazing.
Thanks.
So. Die kleine Biester hier wieder rumfliegen. Kleine Obstfliegen oder sowas. Vorhin habe ich auch wieder eine Fliege mit der Hand gefangen. Eigentlich wollte ich nur so lässig nach der greifen und denkst so, ach, kriegst du eh nicht. Und dann plupp. Na, ganz toll. Immerhin wissen wir jetzt, wie wir wieder hochkommen. Ich glaube, da ist nicht mehr, oder?
We will survive. Eat this. Die. Here.
Settle down. Yeah, eagle dive.
Be gone.
Ich habe gar nicht die Taste gedrückt, aber passt schon.
Eat this. You're mine. Strike. Be gone.
Oh, ich kann wieder nicht angreifen. Ich hasse diese Skins. Den hat er voll abgekriegt. Der machen wir da wollte.
Fight more foes, forge more gear.
Genau das. Gut, hier ist nichts. Dann können wir weiter in die Mitte gehen.